Hi everybody, welcome to election results day today, and I'm joined by Pallavi Ghosh. This is Aman Sharma for CNN News 18, and so Pallavi, it seems a clean sweep for the BJP in the three Hindi heartland states: Rajasthan, MP, Chhattisgarh. Bit of a surprise to you, especially Chhattisgarh, that BJP winning big in all three states.
Um, but I mean, I always felt that Madhya Pradesh would likely to go the BJP way because watching the I mean, a lot of people, Aman, are giving a lot of credit to the Ladli Behna Yojana. That's definitely been a factor. But I think the biggest problem also has been within the Congress party. They have a tendency to become overconfident, they were smug, and there were a large number of leaders of the Congress party who are rooted to the ground, like Arun Yadav or Suresh Pachauri. None of them were really out and about campaigning because it's an all out effort. And this weakness of the Congress party has always been regarding the booth workers. They're the ones who ensure that people go out, they cast their vote. That was always a weakness, and they never made an effort to work on it. I mean, in the BJP, you also must have noticed that Jyotiraditya Scindia, I remember, wherever he was campaigning, he was not campaigning from the stage. He would get off the stage, he would give people a pen and pencil, and he would tell them, "Okay, tell us how many booths you're going to reach out to." That is something which is missing in the Congress party. Therefore, this electoral results doesn't come as a big surprise to me. I think I was kind of expecting it. The Congress somehow lost its steam down the line. 3 months back, they were very comfortable, and then they
Hmm.
started thinking, "Hum jeetenge, hum jeetenge." The same problem happened in Chhattisgarh as well.
Yeah, I think they become too overconfident and too smug, as you're saying that, pehle, maybe in Madhya Pradesh, Pallavi, 3-4 months pehle, when we went, the situation maybe looked a bit different. But I think BJP, through this scheme, as you're saying, the other factors which work for the BJP, I think really made a lot of ground. And, the Prime Minister's campaign, and then Shivraj Singh Chauhan in the last 15 days doing what, 165 rallies, Pallavi, across the state, doing 8 to 10, 12 rallies daily. I saw Mr. Kamal Nath do rallies, but just about 2 or 3 a day, and Mr. Kamal Nath was camping in Chhindwara in the last 10 days. So, in a way, the effort difference, I think, also showed. And BJP had this whole army, as you say, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia, Mr. V.D. Sharma, Mr. Tomar, Mr. Amit Shah, Mr. Narendra Modi. They're big campaigners from Delhi. So, I think that made a difference. And I think MP is also a story, Pallavi, where the women clearly seem to have reposed their faith in Mamaji. And that makes Mamaji case now for the chief minister very, very strong, isn't it?
Oh, yes, absolutely. In fact, when I just came out of interviewing Shivraj Singh Chauhan, I saw a large number of women who've gone there. And, he's hugging the women. And I remember at one point of time, like he walks up and he says, Ki behnon ne mera saath diya. And he gave the credit to the Prime Minister and to women. And, you've been reporting on this about 2024. Of course, women are going to play a very important role in terms of the voters. And someone who's been seen as the face of the Ladli Behna Yojana, someone who's been seen as the face of the popularity of him with the women. I think it could be very difficult for the BJP to completely neglect him. But Aman better than me. The BJP is always known to spring surprises. 2024 Lok Sabha elections will of course be about the Prime Minister, right? So in state you may need state leaders, but 2024 it's all about the PM, and his popularity with women is no less.
Absolutely, and
No, don't you think so?
so this absolutely, I agree with you. And though people who are saying that BJP may need experienced chief ministers in the state for the purpose of 2024, I don't really buy that argument because I think Mr. Modi is the only factor, as you're saying, and लोग मोदी के नाम पे वोट डालेंगे, CM चाहे कोई भी हो. That said, Pallavi, I think MP is a big success story, and I'm seeing 160 ka number right now on television. I think 165 was their highest ever
Amazing.
in 2013. So this is like a sweep. And I think Mr. Kamal
And
Nath's
the
last
Congress will
election,
go
Pallavi,
down so much. I never thought, Aman, did you expect the Congress to go down so much? Because you also traveled.
yeah, Pallavi, I think what happened really in this election is that I think Congress began well, like in February, when Kamal Nath took that leave from Karnataka's success of the Congress and said, "ये 1500 rupees for women, 500 ka gas cylinder." What happened, I think, in this election is Shivraj Singh Chauhan was able to counter all those promises, in time. So 1500 रुपए के promise की जगह ही started लाडली बहना, 500 के सिलेंडर का ही said 450 का सिलेंडर. लास्ट इलेक्शन इफ यू रिमेंबर कांग्रेस प्रॉमिस दैट लोन वेवर, राहुल गांधी ने स्टेज से बोला कि लोन वेवर देंगे, 10 दिन में नहीं हुआ तो सीएम बदल दूंगा. That time Chauhan couldn't counter that loan waiver promise. I think that was a big factor why the Congress won the last time. This time, I think all, as Shivraj Singh Chauhan's own words to me in Jaipur, in fact, 10 days back, he told me, मैंने कमलनाथ के सारे वादों को पंचर कर दिया. कुछ बचा ही नहीं उनके पास कहने के लिए. वो लोगों को जाके कहते थे 1500 रुपए मैं दूंगा, तो औरतें कहती थी अरे 1250 तो ऑलरेडी शिवराज दे रहे हैं, बोल रहे हैं 3000 कर देंगे फ्यूचर में. So in a way, I think Shivraj ran a very good, smart campaign. And though some of us maybe didn't give him so much credit during the campaign, we thought he's a tired face, log fatigue kar gaye hain. But clearly the people knew better, and especially the women knew better. And
Clearly.
Mama ji ke liye pyar.
Clearly they were not tired. Yeah.
They were not tired.
But I want
at
to
least
know,
the women.
Aman, both you and I did not go to Chhattisgarh, but I am actually a little surprised. I actually thought Baghel was on a very strong footing. I really don't know what went, because there is something which the BJP did, one would say everything wrong. They never had a CM face or any strong alternative to Baghel. They seem to have a very lackluster campaign. And even the Mahadev app came in a fag. And what do you think clipped for the BJP? What was their strategy?
Well, I'll tell you, Pallavi, at the Diwali Milan function of the PM last week, BJP ka, Anurag Thakur, had walked up to a few of us and he told us that Chhattisgarh is one state where we will surely win. So, some of us disbelieved him ki sir kya keh rahe hain. He said, I'm telling you, we are winning Chhattisgarh. You guys think Baghel is popular, but Baghel is popular only in urban, because maybe media doesn't go to the tribal, the rural areas of Chhattisgarh. There, Baghel is not popular at all. It is still the BJP which ruled for 15 years, has grassroots there. He said this, the whole paddy promise that BJP made 3,100 rupees, very important. He said it as rung a bell. Pallavi, Chhattisgarh is the only state besides MP where BJP has also promised an allowance for women. Towards the fag end, 5 दिन पहले सेकंड फेज की पोलिंग से बीजेपी ने 12,000 रुपए ईयरली अनाउंस किया. फर्स्ट फेज में अनाउंस नहीं किया, सेकंड फेज में जाके अनाउंस किया. सो ऑल्सो दैट, एंड देन ही सेड ये महादेव ऐप का जो पूरा मैटर है, ये पुराने जो करप्शन स्कैम्स हैं बघेल के, उसके सबके साथ चिपक गया. So he said you guys may think that Mahadev app is not ringing a bell. It is ringing a bell on the ground. People think Baghel is corrupt. So I think in the end of it, I feel what Mr. Anurag Thakur was saying, or what other BJP leaders were telling us, that Chhattisgarh mein there is this massive undercurrent, that seems to have proven true. And those, I think Baghel also in a way assumed his victory. What did he used to say during the campaign? कि 15 दिन बाद ईडी गायब हो जाएगा, सबको मालूम है मैं जीत रहा हूँ. So I think that smugness and that overconfidence, I think BJP worked silently on the ground, Pallavi, in Chhattisgarh, and silent campaign.
And also I think that the pitch of the Prime Minister has been very much in the tribal development areas. That worked, I think. And Naxalism and all those areas, I remember the Congress party could not whip up that narrative in their favor. Maybe, possibly we'll know later. I'm sure T.S. Singh Deo is going to soon speak out. Possibly that infighting. The fact is that T.S. Singh Deo last time round contributed. He knew he's not going to become the CM in case the Congress wins. So why will I put in my effort? So that could be one reason. Chhattisgarh is a huge setback.
दोनों जगह infighting.
Very close to the Gandhis.
राजस्थान में भी infighting.
Actually, तीनों जगह. Rajasthan also is no less. Gehlot versus Pilot.
Clear है तो बिल्कुल
I have so much of energy in trying to save the government, right, Aman, that I think the feeling went out among the voters is that अगर ये फिर जीत के आते हैं फिर झगड़ा करेंगे.
बिल्कुल. राजस्थान में जब हम घूमे भी पल्लवी, ये बात काफी आती थी ग्राउंड पे कि ये 4.5 साल तो लड़ते रहे दोनों आपस में. अब ये जो फोटो आप कर रहे हैं ये टोटल ड्रामा है, ऐसा कुछ इनकी सुलह नहीं हुई है. एंड दैट शोड जॉइंट कैंपेन तो हुआ ही नहीं दोनों का बिल्कुल भी. एक तो रैलीज में प्रियंका और राहुल की दोनों नेता पहुंचे, उसके अलावा देयर वाज नो शो ऑफ यूनिटी. वोटर में तो मैसेज बिल्कुल नहीं गया कि ये इकट्ठे हैं. फोटो ऑप करने से क्या हो जाता है. सो आई थिंक दैट क्लियरली शोड. राजस्थान में बीजेपी डिड नॉट प्रोजेक्ट वसुंधरा राजे, तो राजपूत एंगर जो लास्ट टाइम था मेवाड़ में वो भी सबसाइड हो गया. ईस्टर्न राजस्थान में गुज्जर्स ने भी लगता है कि पायलट की ह्यूमिलिएशन के ऊपर कांग्रेस को वोट नहीं डाला है. तो कांग्रेस की जो गारंटीज थी, जो पूरा कैंपेन इतना वाइड कैंपेन, बड़ा ही प्रोफेशनली रन कैंपेन, हाउ दैट कैंपेन वाज डिवाइज्ड एंड रन, पल्लवी वी ऑल नो. वो कॉर्पोरेट टाइप पूरा कैंपेन हुआ, पर ग्राउंड पे तो लगता है वो गारंटी पहुंची नहीं. लोगों ने तो बाय नहीं किया उस गारंटीज को. लोग तो फिर भी, पर इतना भी बुरा नहीं है. 70 सीट्स अगर ला रही है कांग्रेस राजस्थान में, तो वो 21 सीट जितना तो नहीं गिरी जितनी पिछली बार गहलोत साहब गिर गए थे. बट फिर भी आई थिंक गहलोत साहब विल टेक हार्ड फ्रॉम दिस कि चलो 65-70 सीटें तो आई हैं, तो मतलब मेरी पॉपुलैरिटी तो है, पार्टी की चाहिए ना हो. I think I lost Pallavi's sound, so I will. Pallavi, just think. I think you muted yourself. Yeah, I think we don't have Pallavi's sound, but I think this much I was saying that I think Mr. Gehlot would take this much hard. Obviously, not been able to win the election, but getting 65-70 seats still not a repeat of 2013 when he fell to just 21 seats. So, that I think he will take heart from. Vasundhara Raje also got 73 seats in the last election. So, almost barabar hi rahega shayad Gehlot और Vasundhara Raje का performance election हारते हुए. So, I think Mr. Gehlot may make a case that I am still popular, people still like me. There was anti-incumbency and maybe this fight between the party has costed us. So, that seems the verdict from the three heartland states. BJP, huge wins. This is a big fillip to their 2024 Lok Sabha campaign as well. And Pallavi, I think exciting 4 months ahead, and how Congress will emerge from this remains to be seen. I think we lost Pallavi there. We don't have a sound, so we'll wrap up here. And thank you so much for joining us on CNN News 18. Thank you.